How could a cat video make me money? How can you wearing an orange suit make me money?
How do you go from nothing to very well composed, HubSpot parody song? Do you have a process, or is it just something that comes to you in the shower? Like, how do you even get there?
I mean, as far as like the inspiration, I mean, it's just anything I'm listening to, and I'll start putting new words in my head to actually carry them out. I've been playing guitar and music for also 15 years. I used to host an open mic, played out a couple times, was into musical theater and stuff. So it's always been like a very natural thing, and it's been an interest. So when I figured out there could be some value or use case for me actually doing this more so than just amusing myself, I leaned into it a lot. And it's a really creative puzzle to me of like, how in the hell am I supposed to make uh, whip your lovin' into about, SFDC rip. So hearing that one day, the Jack Harlow one that got pretty popular, I was listening to that hook and I was like, you could say rip out SFDC and make it fit perfect right there. And then I, in 5 minutes, wrote the whole rest of the song, which is insane. So a lot of the best ideas almost have to have everything else out of the way. Some of the worst concepts I've come up with are like, you know, days, weeks, hours thinking
Yeah.
through them and building them. So so yeah, man, I don't know if y'all feel the same way, and that some of the coolest ideas or the top performing or what people, resonate with the most is generally the stuff that's almost discarded. It's not thought through as serious. It's kind of
Yeah.
spontaneous, but I've had that happen multiple times.
Yeah, that's the game, man. It's the what you're glossing over is two things I think are mega important that you exhibit. One is you're comfortable in your own skin. It amuses you. Like some stuff that's, I'm assuming, and talking for you, if it's in your brain, it has to. The muse has to have that in the universe. And it hits your brain. You're like, man, this has got to exist, whether it's me on another computer looking at it or it's the world seeing it. But I need to see this. It needs to happen. So that's almost all the things that are powerful and successful, unless for the videos that we make and the stuff that we do is just, oh man, I got to make this. I'm going to laugh. It's going to be my cats that work in sales. It's going to make me laugh. And I'm going to do it myself. And then the biggest thing too is that you're doing it. It's not a job. It's a duty. Like you have to do this, man. Like your life has been revolving around taking, all this two cats fighting like Garfield and whatever fighting in your brain. They have to get out. And when that comes out, people are like, oh, well, I wish I could do that. Right. Or I'm sure when you were walking around the orange suit, people are like, I couldn't wear that. And
Yeah.
the answer is, dude, it's got sleeves and it's got pants. You can wear it if you have arms and legs. You can wear this. But that block of, I couldn't do that. I'm not comfortable doing that. I don't think that's for me. And in reality, they're right because they said they couldn't do it. And when people say you can't do something, or they tell themselves they can't do it, or they tell them this isn't for LinkedIn, oh, this isn't for the internet, oh, this is supposed to be for something else, then they are right. So you said no, and you were correct.
Yeah, I like the way that you put that, Dax, because it's a lot of people are making content with an intent. And I feel like in sales, marketing, and whatever, we know the game better than anybody. This is not direct to consumer, B2C, or Amazon. So there's this unspoken predatory, like all of that stuff is odd to me. And the intentless, almost gifting content, I used to do that also, which was a really good idea. I did that for a couple people. I just, been following you on LinkedIn, made this song for you. I don't need anything. Have a nice day. And just worked on something, sent it over, has built and developed relationships I never thought I would have. But it's the intent, and the audience is, like you said, me. Like one, maybe two other people that I thought would think this is valuable or funny, or including them in it. So making content or making things that are more intended to self-soothe or be appreciated by you has nearly 100% of the time been more successful than an ad or a promotional ploy or whatever. Even some of the promotions we did for Red Partners products and services and things that we were doing were, I mean, hell, we launched a product called Fast Track where I bought and wore a Ricky Bobby suit, like the Wonder Bread suit, and just did the copy and, the stuff based on that. Again, that was more for me to have some funny, some levity, to bring that to LinkedIn was kind of the goal. And I don't know if that makes me an early adopter or insane or a black sheep or, whatever you want to call it, but it's been resonating. I mean, I know that it's been resonating with people that I am on here talking about my story for a reason, right? So it's come from multiple people where, I'll kind of divert from the humor sometimes. I think one of the posts that did this was me just sharing like the firefighter to mayor story, in a kind of an abridged version. And people, reached out and were like, you have no idea how bad I needed to read this. I didn't know other people felt like that. I was more talking to myself 2 years ago than trying to push a message or, have an agenda or any of that. And so this agendaless content is, almost counterintuitively working better for things that do impact revenue, which is insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bridge that people don't really they think. They're like, how could a cat video make me money? How can you wearing an orange suit make me money? And it's the wrong way to think about it, because if you it's the fact that it is audience, it is attention, right? That's the currency. And when you have that currency, you get it, then it pays dividends in every way, shape, and form.
So specifics, I did a video. I did a lot of Disney cover songs earlier on, but I did Little Mermaid and I wore the red hair and had like the seashell bra and sat outside on my slide. And, I mean, legitimately, I want to be where the users are. I want to see adoption. Like, literally redid the whole Little Mermaid song, posted it. It was got a lot of, we'll say, feedback. Fast forward to inbound. I don't remember which year this was. It wasn't last year. I think the year before. But somebody on the solutions team at HubSpot, I known them, had worked a couple deals with them, and they said, "Rob, man, good to see you. Hey, you know something crazy? You know that mermaid video you did?" I was like, "Yeah, don't remind me." He was like, "No, I just wanted you to know that deal we sent over, which, fast forward to the end, we closed it." What he was like, I was trying to figure out like a recommendation strategy and was like about to, think through the partner portal and eval and whatnot. And I was on LinkedIn and I saw that and I was like, damn, RP would be a good fit for this. So even like the top, I've said this before, when I've had a chance to, you don't have to be a top mind to be top of mind. There's people, I have an org full of people that can run circles around me, which is great. It's a very stress-free position to be in. And so just the reminder and, being top of mind is enough to almost serve as a beacon of, we're like reminding people like we have this thing without talking about it. It's, somebody called it barnacle marketing, about, it's for SEO and attaching yourself to bigger ideas. I think you can do that with personal brand. And it's me not claiming to have the fix or the best thing or be an expert in the field, but it's hard to not associate RP, HubSpot, Orange Suit, Mayor of Inbound, like this character. And so it's created a lot of top of funnel results, which is, I mean, me saying that out loud is insane, but it's also,
I mean, it's
it's
true.
also true.
Yeah, it's
Ha-
true and obvious because, again, if you're top of mind, you see a blank slate of gray with a piece of orange, you're gonna remember the piece of orange, right? That's the purple
Yeah.
cow style, all that whole concept of, well, everything else is pretty much the same. Oh, guess what? It's the same. Scroll, scroll, scroll. It's the same. Scroll, scroll. Does that dude have a seashell bra on?
Yeah.
What do you have? Now you've got attention, regardless. And there's some people, I know when you say you got feedback, right? It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Everything that's polarizing isn't for everybody. That's why they have polls. So you
Bravo.
have to make something of the sort so that you have some people that love you, some people that hate you, or some people that don't like it, some people that do like it.